Hi, everybody. It's your old pal Chuck, and I am back with another review. And today, we're taking a look at from the Transformers Robots in Disguise line. This is Titan Changer Optimus Prime. Now, allow me to explain. Obviously, this is a large figure, but it's not what would be considered a Titan class figure, which would be off my, the screen here. Um, Hasbro created a line of figures for their properties, Marvel, Star Wars, Transformers, that are vinyl figures with roughly 5 points of articulation, called the called Titan. It'd be the Titan line, Titan Star Wars, and believe it or not, these figures sell very well. They're one of you know Hasbro's top-selling lines. I actually think in each brand, Marvel, Star Wars, Transformers, and even now Jurassic Park, the Titans are the best-selling. They're cheaper than your average figure, um, but their detailing is quite nice. They are hollow, and like I said, they're vinyl. Uh, And what's interesting is they come in a 12-inch size and a 6-inch size. Now, as far as I know, the 6-inch size has only been found in, ironically, Market 6 stores. Those are stores like Dollar General and other type of discount and uh, secondary retail establishments. Um, I know recently Hasbro has started making these with sound, including weapons. And in this case, they've taken the concept and actually added transformation. Now, right off the bat, I want to mention this is not a vinyl figure. The plastic is this is your typical Transformer style plastic. This is heavy duty, uh, you know, well done. It comes in, instead of an open packaging like the other Titan figures, it actually came in a closed off box. And the other thing I want to mention is the paint. This is actually very nice. I want to say it's paint. I think it's molded plastic, but it's that nice metallic sheen plastic of the blue and red that we've been seeing a lot lately. That it gives it almost like a marble finish, like a marble texture to it. It looks really cool and really stands out. Now, in interest of full disclosure, I want to mention that this is my second figure. The first one I got from Amazon was a warehouse deal. The box was slightly dented, which usually the warehouse deal items are, but that was fine. I proceeded to open it. The legs were a little discombobulated, but that was because how they transformed, which we'll get to. I removed the you know price tag clips they now use to secure the figure in packaging, removed it from around the legs, and the entire torso shifted down. The arms had broken off cleanly in package, and looking at it, there was no way to tell until you opened the package or were able to shift the figure around, because the arms are secured up here, the torso is secured around the legs. The figure was held in place, so it looked like it's in one piece. We'll turn around, and basically what had happened was, this whole red section is all one piece, and it's connected by a ball joint. Well, the the shaft of the ball joint, which is right here, was sheared off, and there was no way to fix it. Also, looking at the back here, you can see that this figure is very hollow. It's not vinyl, but it's hollow, and that's how they keep it at the price point. But for the intended audience, that should be fine. Now, in terms of articulation, you're not really going to get much. Basically, the arm can move forward and back, both of them, and that's all for transformation. Speaking of transformation, we're going to get into that right now. Okay, transformation for Titan Changer Optimus Prime is probably the most difficult thing you'll ever do. I'm kidding. It's simplified, like a lot of the other figures. That's the point of this. Um, First step you want to do is go ahead and rotate these arms backward. Now, I want you to know I have my camera pushed very far back, but I will try to adjust the figure so you can see. Once you do that, you want to come in right up front here, and you're just going to close it up, and this will form the cab of the truck. It does all peg together quite nicely. Next, what you want to do is take the forearms and rotate them up underneath. They'll fold flat underneath what was the torso of the robot mode and kind of secure the cab in its proper angle. Next, what you want to do, and this is you want to get the steps right. You want to first disengage the shin here from the black swiveling bar. And then what you want to do is rotate the entire thing up and over the chest like that. You don't want to rotate first because you might break something, so you want to make sure you have that shin disengaged. And then once everything's up there, it'll all peg together quite nicely. Top and bottom, there are pegs. And here you have a very nice Optimus Prime truck mode. It's simple, it's not that detailed, but I really think kids will like it. It actually rolls quite nicely, which I think is kind of important for a transforming truck. As you saw, the transformation was fairly simple, and again, the intended audience are young kids. But I can see some collectors having these and just having it propped up on a desk or something. Because let's be honest, in terms of scale and the design, this is a fairly close approximation Yeah, that was nice. Approximation of Optimus Prime's animated appearance. I know for many of you, the minute you hear Titan Changer or Titan or Simplified, you turn your nose up. I mean, I appreciate the fact that you probably stopped watching the video after the allotted 10 seconds needed for me to get credit. Thank you. But these are fun figures. And I also know for a lot of you that just by saying that, you're going to dismiss this review and any other review I've done. I read the comments. But the fact of the matter is, these are what is keeping kids interested in Transformers. These are closer to the Transformers we had as children. And I'm talking about going back to G1. Armada, Beast Wars. Yeah, they were a little more involved, but let's not forget there were a lot of spring changers and simplified robots. These would make a perfect Christmas gift. I don't know as much as a stocking stuffer, but just a little something for the young trans fan in your life. And who knows? They get this today, they might want Combiner Wars tomorrow. As I mentioned, I got this off of Amazon. They retail around $16. I, of course, really didn't pay that because of gift cards and what have you. And I know for some that might be a little high, but for the quality of plastic in terms of being compared to the other Titan Changers, I think the price to value ratio is quite well. So, this is your pal Chuck for Titan Changer Optimus Prime. We'll see you next time.